You can now use a lock that unlocks with 3D facial recognition. Just look at it and you're in. Sounds pretty cool, right? That's exactly what the new SwitchBot Lock Ultra offers. A completely hands-free, keyless way to get through your front door. Well, we got a chance to have a hands-on with it, so today we'll give you a review of what they offer, highlighting its key features and whether it's worth the price. So, let's get started. There's a lot packed in neatly. Lock Ultra, backup battery, the keypad vision with 3D facial recognition, and the Matter-enabled Hub Mini for smart home integration. You also get a charging cable, mounting gear, wood grain stickers, and the usual manual and warranty. The Lock Ultra feels solid and premium, and the keypad vision really stands out with its sleek look and built-in facial recognition. Overall, it looks smart, feels high-end, and seems like it'll make life a lot easier. Can't wait to see it in action. Alright, if we're adding a smart lock, we might as well make it as sturdy and secure as possible. So first things first, we installed the mounting bracket using the screws provided, though it took a bit more time than the adhesive option, sure, but nothing too complicated. Once the hardware was set up, we added the Lock Ultra to the SwitchBot app. We followed the instructions to calibrate the lock. And then, we powered it on, and the LED indicator flashed blue, which means it's ready to go. As you can see, this thing looks nice. It's got this magnesium aluminum alloy body that gives it a nice premium touch. Not plasticky or cheap feeling at all. It's actually got a bit of weight to it too, about 370 grams, which just makes it feel more durable. We've got the black version here, but it also comes in silver, and what's really cool is that you get to choose between 3 different wooden pattern pads to match the door's vibe. That little bit of customization? We really liked that. Another thoughtful detail is the magnetic battery cover, and that just makes swapping out batteries easier. And then there's this circular status ring, a subtle light ring around the lock that shows us different statuses. It kind of reminded us of smart speakers or high-end gadgets. Very modern and minimal. Also, shout out to the seamless base ring and quick key support. You can really tell they've put some thought into the build here. Oh, and it's got triple power-off protection. We haven't had to test that yet, but it's good peace of mind knowing the lock won't just die on us if the power or battery goes out. So yeah, overall, design-wise, we're impressed. It's functional and just feels like a well-built piece of tech. Now, let's dive into the features, and honestly, this thing packs way more than we thought a smart lock could offer. First off, there's this little quick key button right on the lock. It's mechanical and gives a really nice clicky feedback when we press it. We didn't think we'd use it much, but that one-touch lock and unlock came in handy as well. Now, the unlock options? Great also. We're talking about up to 18 different ways to unlock. Yeah, 18. There's everything from 3D facial recognition, semi-conductive fingerprint reading, and auto unlock with geofencing to NFC cards, app control, and even voice commands. We tried out a bunch, and it's honestly impressive how responsive everything is. Face unlock especially feels good to us. Just look at the door, and it unlocks. On the management side, the app gives full control, can set passcodes, 6 to 12 digits, and we were able to assign permanent, temporary, one-time, and even emergency codes. It's helpful when guests or deliveries come over, and we found out that it supports up to 90 passcodes, which is more than we'll ever need, but hey, it's nice to have. For fingerprint and face management, same story. We could store up to 90 fingerprints plus 10 emergency ones, and even manage up to 100 faces. Adding and editing them in the app is intuitive, so yeah, feature-wise, SwitchBot really packed a lot in. And it feels like a full-on smart access setup. At first, it was a bit overwhelming with all the options and settings, and we did wonder if we'd actually use everything. But as we started setting it up and using it day to day, it began to click. So at first, we were curious if this lock would actually fit our doors or not, and SwitchBot really delivers. It claims 99.9% compatibility with existing locks, and from what we saw, that checks out. And as it claimed for the EU market, it fits all the common types like EU Profile, UK Oval, Swiss Round, and even Night Latch locks. And for the US side of things, it supports everything from single deadbolts and rim cylinders to jimmy-proof and mortise locks. Yeah, it's got special installation kits for all those different types, which we thought was really thoughtful. Now, what we loved is that there are different installation kits customized for each lock type, and it even supports single deadbolts without any drilling, which is great. Plus, they have special kits for some rare locks, so it really feels like they thought of everything. Now, let's talk battery life, and that's always a big deal with smart locks, right? So, the main battery on the SwitchBot Smart Door Lock is actually rated to last around 9 months. That's assuming about 10 locks and unlocks a day, which is pretty reasonable for a small household like ours. And honestly, we love not having to constantly worry about charging it. Now, what really surprised us is the built-in backup battery. As we realized, it's basically designed more for emergencies than daily use. According to SwitchBot, it can stay on standby for over 5 years. And that sounds impressive, but we'll have to see how that holds up in real-world use. So, after trying out the SwitchBot Smart Door Lock, we have to say it's a pretty solid smart lock with a bunch of cool features. We really liked the design and all the different ways to unlock it. Though, honestly, some of those options felt a little extra for day-to-day use. Installation was pretty straightforward, and it worked smoothly with our doors. At around $139.99, it's not the cheapest out there, but you're definitely getting good build quality and smart tech for your money. So we surely recommend it, as you'll get a reliable smart lock that's packed with so many features. So that's all for today. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.